Tim, welcome to the FinTech Influencers. It's great having you on the panel. It was a fascinating chat. What were the key points that you took away from it?
Thanks, Scott. Well, I think the point that I was trying to make was around the finance industry has been around for a long time, 500 years. The Googles and Facebooks of this world have only been around a very short time in terms of history. I started in finance, but when there was no internet, so we got excited when we were able to dial up to CompuServe. So I think, but the issue that we've got right now is that in order to innovate, we are working from a situation where we've got a lot of legacy applications, a lot of legacy technology. We're still using mainframes for our core banking systems, and the Facebooks and the Googles of this world are able to kind of attract all of the top talent coming out of universities. I mean, who doesn't want to work on AI or modern technology frameworks when you just come out of university? We at TreoTrade, we decided, therefore, when we started building our new portfolio management system, order management system, and execution system, that we would do this on a modern tech stack, because not so much because we wanted to play with new technology, but mainly because we knew that in order to recruit any talent, we would need to be based on a modern tech stack.
So, trying to find the risk takers in a risk-averse environment, I suppose.
Well, again, I think there's a big opportunity for fintechs now with the new technology. Even the everyone's opening up. Everyone's using web services. Providing web service APIs. The buy side and the sell side are becoming more comfortable with cloud-based technologies. They realise that if it's good enough to do their banking on an app on their mobile phone, that security, that encryption is good enough for the enterprise as well. And so that is actually allowing them to slowly move some of their legacy functionality into sort of strategic FinTech type technologies. So and that is probably one of the best ways for them to move away from the legacy model. But still, I think the other thing that I really got from the panel today was around the diversity side, and not just it's kind of what is expected of people in a financial services industry. It's been a very much pinstripe suit model when I first joined to these days a lot more sort of casual model. And then you've got this you've got the fintech that's knocking together the people with the pink hair and the shorts and the t-shirts. So again, I think it's about the industry shedding that image of being kind of pinstripe suit and bowler hat, which has happened a lot. The buy side tend to be a lot more relaxed on that side, but that again is part of how do you attract the talent, and the talent doesn't want to come to work in a pinstripe suit. The talent doesn't know how to use Outlook. They want to use modern communication methods, chat, etc., etc.
Sure. And so, if there was one thing that you took away from today's talk, was there anything particular, any points that really stood out for you as something maybe that you hadn't thought of or shed a bit of light on?
I think the fact that with the whole diversity conversation. It's kind of a more a socialist type model, and one of the good things about that is you get away with the whole gender thing disappears. I've always been one to try and foster an equal hiring developers in my previous roles. I've always tried to hire kind of a balanced team of females and males. It's always been very difficult to hire females. But when I look at the fintechs these days, it's much more of a 50-50. There are a lot more women doing engineering type degrees. Now, again, that's really important for the financial industry, that for us to have access to that talent, we need to be offering them the kind of toys that they want to play with, with their work.
Yeah. Excellent. So Kim, thank you ever so much for being on the panel. We really appreciate it. It was a great chat. We look forward to seeing you again at FinTech Influencers.
Brilliant. Thanks.